Welcome to the Armani Talks YouTube channel. I'm your host, Armani Talks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills in order to help you level up your way with words. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome aboard. Every Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm dropping new videos on how to improve your speaking skills, writing skills, social skills, along with other topics to help you become much more articulate. Join me by hitting that subscribe button, that bell notification right down below. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back, and be sure to drop that like for me right down below, as in today's episode, we're going to be entering the world of writing. How can we write essays fast? This is the golden question. And today's video is going to be pretty fast. An essay is a logical breakdown in the written format to prove a certain point. Stories and essays are a little bit different because stories are predominantly focused more towards imagination, while essays are focused more towards logic. Now, with that part being said, I want to keep it 110% real. As a great writer that takes risks, you should be one of those writers that combines these two different worlds together. Combine stories with essays, combine imagination with logic, and give the reader a more holistic experience regarding your idea. There's a lot of value in being able to write essays in today's landscape. In the information world, as content is rising more and more and more, concentration levels are plummeting more and more and more. Not everyone has the time to read a full book from beginning to end. Even though you may not think that this is a good thing, just understand reality. If concentration levels are plummeting so much, and you still have a business that you need to promote, you still have a job where you need to write emails, what do? You learn the skill set of essay writing. In the information age, two of the most lucrative skill sets in the upcoming generations, in my opinion, of course, is one, being able to speak into a camera and convey your ideas with clarity and confidence. And two, be able to write in condensed forms. Okay? So that's where essay writing has value. And when you could attach that value in relationship to your life, you're much more likely to pick up this skill set for the long run. Now, with all that being said, in order to write essays fast, you want to create an outline. Imagine you're in a forest and someone wants you to go from point A to point B. It's dark, you don't have a flashlight, and you're just sort of stumbling and fumbling throughout the forest. Can you get from point A to point B? Yes, but it's going to take you a whole much longer. And there's going to be a lot of fumbles along the way. Now, in an alternative scenario, let's say that you have a flashlight, and in addition to that flashlight, you also have a map. Now, you could get from point A to point B in an extremely efficient way, and that's exactly what the outline does for you as an essay writer. All right, Armani, let me write my outline. Let me get a paper and pencil. No, do not get a paper. Because we want to incorporate some imagination into this. And anytime we want to use imagination, we should opt for informality over formality. The formal thing to do is get a piece of paper. The informal thing to do is to get a paper towel or a napkin. And what I want you to do is I want you to create your outline on this. The reason why is because you are engaging the informal sides to you. And now you're going to feel much more creative. You're going to feel less stiff. And rather than getting a pencil, I want you to get a pen. This allows you to commit more and not waste too much time. Every now and then a pencil is fine, but since we're writing essays fast in today's video, we want to commit to a pen. Now here's the thing. Once we got our paper towel or napkin, the smaller that you fold it into, the faster that your essay becomes. So if I'm writing the outline on this, it's going to take a very long time, and the essay is going to be very big most likely. If I fold it more, okay, and fold it a little bit more, then it becomes a quicker essay. And to help you out even more, I recommend you kind of mess this up. You really take out the formal structure of it. You really feel like an artist when you're doing this. Then what I want you to do is I want you to think of a topic that you are going to be making a logical case for. And you want to boil this topic down into one line that could fit all the way on the top. Just for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to say, I'm going to make a case for writing an essay in 30 minutes or less. Obviously, I want to boil down that statement so it fits. Write essay in 30 minutes or less. Okay, that's what I'll write on the top. That's the main point of the essay. Everything else that we're writing in this essay is trying to bring this main point to life. Now, you may be thinking, how do I discover these other points that will bring the main point to life? To help you with this, I want you to imagine that there's a very skeptical little kid that's like, you can't do that. You really can't do that. And he keeps going out of his way to shut your idea down. Soon as this kid is challenging you, you're starting to build a little bit more confidence. You're like, no, I can do that. This little kid is challenging you even more. He's like, I'm going to invite a bunch of my friends over who also don't think that you can do it. And hopefully, you're starting to feel even more convinced that you can do it. And now you're going to start getting a whole bunch of different ideas that will serve the grand idea. Okay? These are going to be the logical points that you add. And you just want to get your ideas out there. You can always order it later. And as you're ordering it, you're going to have the basic skeleton of the essay on this tiny little paper towel. Then, once it's time for you to write, you're going to have the main topics already in point. All you're doing is you're adding skin to the skeleton. But it really does start with this. Crumple it up, make it look messy as you possibly can, engage the informal sides to you, then use a pen, commit to whatever you're writing. Envision this little kid is challenging you more and more and more. And the more that he's challenging you, the more logical that you are becoming. Did you notice that I said it's a little kid and not a grown-ass dude that's challenging you? The reason why is because when a little kid is challenging you, you're still going to be logical, but you're not going to be condescending and overly complex with your delivery. You're going to deliver yourself in a very simple, short, concise way. So a quick little recap of today's video. Essay writing is important, especially in the information age. You're going to improve by writing essays. The way that we are going to improve is find a very informal style to creating our outline, because the outline serves as the map for our essay. We're probably going to choose a paper towel or a napkin. We're going to mess it up. We're going to make it look a little dirty, just so it helps us engage the informal sides to us. So we're engaging creativity along with logic. To amplify this, we're getting a little kid who's challenging us and testing our idea so we can bring out our best logical statements in order to bring our main point to life. You don't write essays by just watching videos on it. You write essays by actually writing it. So write more essays. And here's a little bonus tip since you made it this far. To get even better, read other people's essays. Are you looking for a place to start? Then check out Wordplay, 101 short stories, essays, and insights to improve your communication skills. Not only are you going to learn how to improve your essay writing skills, you're also going to learn topics on how to become much more articulate through the spoken word, through the written word, how to stop being a nice guy, and how to have a voice that commands respect from your peers. To grab a copy of Wordplay, check out the link in the description box or the pinned comment right on below. And thank you for joining the Armani Talks YouTube channel.